I wanted to use my stinger. I wanted to use my leaves. I had it set to fade before because when I use the leaves on YouTube, apparently it makes a big like staticky noise. And so I turned it off for my last YouTube stream. Okay, thank you for the subscription. Oh, I knew I forgot something. Oh god. I don't know why I'm so framey. You guys see that too, right? It's a little bit better now. It's thought it was like the crinkling of the leaves. I mean, there are leaf crinkles, but it's apparently like a much louder staticky sound on YouTube as compared to Twitch, and I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why it looks like that. But yeah, let's see. I finally got this working at least. Whee! Susan hates leaves, apparently. I don't know why I'm so framey. I don't know if it's so this is the first time I'm using the new VTube studio update, and I'm not using any of the new features yet because I haven't had the chance to mess around with them. But I don't know if that's a chonkier lift than usual. I don't know if for some reason magic and tits don't get along. I mean, it's not like that bad. I've seen worse. It does bother me, but I would rather have both. I would rather have tits on. Might need some tweaking behind the scenes. Yeah. I think I just need to sit down and figure out how everything is working together. But we're back to Magic. It feels like it's been a hot minute since I played Magic. Or streamed Magic. I streamed Magic, and then I built a deck that I was really happy with, and I actually played quite a bit after that. And I feel like it. I played quite a bit after we built the decks that got hit by the Yu-Gi-Oh bug. Yeah. But I wanna come back, and so because I've been talking to a lot of people about Magic. I've been talking to a lot of people about Magic because obviously I've had the Weiss bug lately, and so I've been talking a lot of cards with people, and a lot of people are like, "Well, I really only play Magic," or I've been like, "Where do you play? Where can I play Weiss?" And everyone's like, "Well, I don't know about Weiss, but if you're talking about Magic," and so I've been talking to a lot of Magic players lately, and they all want me to play Commander, which I don't think you can't play that in this. You can't play that in Arena, right? The pain of MTG dominance. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind it though, because I like Magic. Let's see. Arena doesn't have Commander, but it has Brawl, which is 1v1 Commander. Mind if I say something to you? It's I don't know. What is it? Yeah, let's see. So there's been new sets that have come out since I played. I actually have some packs. I want to show you guys my decks first. Well, maybe I don't know. I'll show you guys my decks. A lot of these decks are the ones that they hand you for like completing certain missions or whatever. But I do have a few that I made. So let's see. I think one of these, I think Keep the Peace 2 was the one that you guys helped me make. This is the life gain. The life gain one. Sorry for the volume popping in and out. Oh, it isn't. I don't even have the volume on. Fill your deck with black lotuses. I ain't made of money. Oh yeah, okay. This is the one I think that you guys helped me make. And I think it's mostly like a life. Like a life link deck. And life gain. This looks familiar. There's nothing, wait. Hallowed Priest is in, oh, I probably need to set it to, I need to set it, don't I? Because I know Hallowed Priest is a problem now. This the one? Dare. How do I... Filter... Oh, here we go. So I want to say standard, right? What's alchemy, by the way? Whoa. What's alchemy? I don't know what alchemy is, but I have some alchemy, I have some alchemy packs to open, but I'm not sure what it is. Let's see. How do I make it tell me my decks? Standard. Aha! Okay, there it is. Oh, Thick Boy was the one that you guys helped me with. It was Thick Boy because of the dogs. Wait, where are they? Where's the dog? Stonebot is familiar. Yeah, he turns into a Thick Boy. Okay, I'm remembering Thick Boy now. We're back. We're back. We are back. Let's see. Moose around. I haven't heard of it. Wait, I'll need to look that up after the stream. Moose around. Is there anything like Deer Simulator? I don't know shit about MTG on a scale of 1 to 10. How will my knowledge of Go Fish help me here? We're probably on about the same level, Garrett. Don't worry. Alchemy is digital only cards. Oh! They're kind of fun, but the community is split on the format. Alchemy is digital only cards with rebalanced cards and effects. I wish I had two more. Why? This is really embarrassing. So I finally have a desktop, right? I finally have a desk. I'm sitting at a desk right now. I finally have a desk. And I'm not streaming from a box. And I literally have a monitor behind my laptop that I could have plugged in as a second monitor. And I'm sitting here like, I wish I had a second monitor, and I'm just simply not using the one that's shut off behind me that I could plug in really easily. But you know what? That's for later Maple. That's for tonight's Maple. Alchemy is digital only, rebalanced cards, unique to the format. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have a desk now, so no one can yell at me, but now everyone can yell at me because I have a monitor covered in Piplup stickers actually sitting here. That's off. I'm just not using it. I'll fix that after the stream. I should have thought about it before I start like, oh, I'm gonna be doing like a mostly PC stream. What could I possibly want that I don't already have? Let's see. We will still yell. A moosely PC stream. I saw a couple of other people were playing Deer Simulator lately, so I hope we get more like unhinged games like that. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy that I just want people to have a good time, so that makes me happy. Let's see. I feel similarly about my Oshis. What do I have? 24 common, 33 uncommon, 21 rare, 1 mythic rare. Looking up moosing around card game. Could only find a game called Moose Master. So Thick Boy is the one that you guys helped me build. So it has the 2 clerics, Lunarch Veteran, Portable Hole, Stonebinder, the Thick Boy, Stonebinder's Familiar, Traveling Minister, Dawnbringer Cleric, Disenchant. So Hallowed Priest is out of standard, which kills me because I had some Hallowed Priests get up to certified Thick Boy status. But I guess that's probably, I guess he is pretty annoying. So that's 4. So I need to replace him with something. Still have my Skyclave Cleric, Borrowed Time, Elite Spellbinder, Expel, Righteous Valkyrie, Skyclave Apparition, Stalwart Valkyrie, Plains, and Cave of the Frost Dragon. So this one you guys helped me build. I only need to replace 4 cards, 4 Hallowed Priests. Is Hallowed Priest from Innistrad? How can I tell? How do I... Oh. Oh, oh. Ah! Ah! How does one... How does one look at the cards? Where's my Thick Boy? Hold on. I actually started reading, because I know we talked about like magic lore, and everyone was like, oh, the lore is actually really good. I actually started reading one of the books. It's the one where they're like in jail. One of them's a thief. Did I go past him? Oops. I'm struggling. Problem is I'm in the middle of like 30 books right now. So I keep starting like audiobooks and starting new library books. Because I refuse to not still patronize my old public library. The lady was like, if you hand me $100, I'll let you still borrow books from us. Library bribery. Where is Hallowed Boy? Or I guess it's not gonna show him. Yeah, I don't know what he's from. Hallowed Priest is an arena original. Oh! Let's see. So, yeah, I want help fixing this later, because that's easy. It's only 4 cards. I presume I'll want, like, another creature that either has lifelink or has some sort of Thick Boy ability, like the Stonebinder's Familiar. But we can get to that after. I want to show you guys the deck. Yeah, I know, buddy! We're coming back to it. I made a mill deck that is apparently no longer street legal. What are the problems in here? Unsummon is the problem. Wall of Runes, oh come on, is a problem. And Water Knot is a problem. I loved all 3 of those. But this was the Ruin Crab mill deck. I think somebody used this on me. I want to say it was TNT used this Ruin Crab deck on me. I want to say TNT used the Ruin Crab mill deck on me, because whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 3 cards. And I had a few... Let's see, so there was that. Unsummon got rid of enemies. This is my defender. Drop card. Each opponent mills 8 cards. If the spell was kicked, instead each opponent mills half their library, rounded up. Tap target creature. Its controller mills 2 cards. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Target player mills 3 cards. This is a land and a sorcery. So it's Unsummon, Wall of Runes, and Water Knot are the ones that are out here. But I really, like, I actually won less with this deck than the deck I'm about to show you guys, but I really just liked how annoying it was. Like, it seemed to really upset people, which is what I'm playing card games for. Let's see. Has Maple looked into the Eldritch equivalent in this game yet? I would like to know what that is, if anybody has that on tap. But this is the deck I was really proud of. I made this one myself. I made this one off stream. I did like a little bit of research and I made it myself. It makes people really mad, so I really like it. So let me, who should I start with? So I'm pissed because they took my Hallowed Priest and my Impassioned Orator, who are both really important. But I'll survive. So I think the most important things to know. Also, I'll start with the Reaper's Talisman. Whenever the equipped, why is Pilk off? It shouldn't be off. Did somebody turn Pilk off? Wait, did you? Hold on. I didn't turn Pilk off. Yeah, I like Maple's ears perking up when she hears a chance to troll people. I mean, it's real. Hold on. I'm not gonna sit here and let Pilk be off. Hold on one second. Channel points. Manage rewards. Where's Pilk? This Pilk's on. Did it not throw? Oh god! We value a civil society. All right. So this deck, I really like this deck. It makes people really mad. I think the 2 most important cards I would say are the Reaper's Talisman and the Malakir Blood Priest. I mean, there's, oh no, sorry, the Marauding Blight Priest. And this is pretty important too, but I'll start with the Reaper's Talisman. So the Reaper's Talisman is an artifact, and whenever the equipped creature attacks, it gains Death Touch until end of turn. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, defending player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So basically, yeah, every time I swing, as long as I only swing with 1 creature and it's equipped with this or multiples of this, it gains Death Touch. And so it can just shatter anything it touches, but also the defending player loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. And so there were times where I was getting like 3 of these equipped on... I had 3 of these equipped on one guy. And so it was just, a swing was an immediate 6 life loss. And if they wanted to defend against me, their creature died. And otherwise I could hit them. So I love this. Love it. And then the Marauding Blight Priest, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So that stacks. So I have a bunch of life gain in here as well. So when I have 1 or 2 of these babies on the field, every time I'm gaining life, the opponent is losing life or additional life. The Malakir Blood Priest. When Malakir Blood Priest enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures in your party. So that's another chonky, hopefully chonky, life gain / life lose. I have a Cleric class, which helps me gain life. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. When this class becomes level 3, you gain life equal to the toughness of a creature that you return from your graveyard. If you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. Lunarch Veteran, whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So that's another life gain that helps trigger the Marauding Blight Priest. The Dawnbringer Cleric. He can gain 2 life. He can also destroy enchantments, and but I usually use him to gain 2 life to help with this. And then Core Celebrant. Whenever Core Celebrant or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, so another life gain. So then Impassioned Orator, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, so another life gain. So then the Hallowed Priest, it was whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Hallowed Priest. So I had so much life gain going on, and then also, like, I was gaining life off my Reaper's Talismans, I was getting bonus life from Cleric, I was, like, everything had life gain on it, so he was just, like, pumping up his numbers like crazy. And getting really big really fast. And so usually I would have him with the Reaper's Talisman on him because he would get Death Touch. And so either, like, they had to block because he had such a big number, like they had to sacrifice a creature so that they wouldn't get hit. So that was... And I was just gaining so much life constantly because of all of these different things that he... Like, I had like 30 sometimes. Like, he was dumb. And then I had, what else? Then I had Curse of Leeches, which I always used as an enchantment. So I would attach it to the player, and at the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, they lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. So it's another they lose life and I gain life situation. So I really frickin' like this deck because it's just, I'm gaining life, they're losing life. The more life I gain, the stronger I get. The more life I gain, the more life they lose. The more life they lose, the more life I gain. Yeah, so... Yeah, each instance of life gain is a separate instance. So yeah, so I would have like 3 Reaper's Talismans on this guy, and he would swing. And the opponent would lose 6 life, and I would gain 6 life, and then he would get +6. Maple, you make that announcement at the end of stream? Yeah, I will. Yes, I will. But I really like this deck, but Hallowed Priest was such an important part of it because it was just him getting really chonky with all the life gain was a really big part of my strategy because he had to be really dangerous so that they would have to block with me and eat my Death Touch. So I don't know what to do here. And Impassioned, so he's... I guess I could add another Core Celebrant and another... Lunarch Veteran instead of my Impassioned Orator. I like this deck because my opponents hate it. Yeah. That's my whole thing. But wait, let me scroll up. Sorry, I'm being slow today. If you have Luminarch Aspirant, I think I have one of those. Luminarch. There she is. Beginning of combat, your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's pretty good. I feel like we were looking at her for like a cleric focus deck that I was trying to work on. Let me just put life gain. I want to see what oh. Gain life? Stop telling me advanced search terms. I'm not going to use them. I'm too stupid. Hello? Oh, is this? Here we go. So this gives somebody life link. But is he already in the deck? Oh, no, I just have... Wait. Oh, no, it's this one. Sorry, I got confused. Okay. All-in block escort. You can sacrifice him to target a creature you control with +1/+1 counter. It gains lifelink and indestructible. Target creature gets +1/+0 till end of turn. You gain 1 life. Activate only as a sorcery? What's the... What's the significance of that on a creature? I don't think I'm familiar. I just wish I had another... See, I have like... I have plenty of life gain. It's just I would like a creature that scales as I gain life. If that makes sense. Because that's sort of what Hallowed Priest helped bring to the table. It means you can only play it when you could play a sorcery card, so no combat tricks. Okay. I get you. Oh, whenever you gain life, put +1/+1 counter on Celestial Unicorn. Okay, okay. Here's one, here's one. Here's someone who can save me. Got the Priest of Ancient Lore, that's me. Trying to remember everything. It's been a minute. 7 life, more than Ritual Guardian. Oh, I liked this one. The Book of Exalted Deeds. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained 3 or more life this turn, create a 3/3 white angel creature token with flying. Exile the Book of Exalted Deeds. Put an enlightened counter on target angel. It gains you can't lose the game and your opponent can't win the game. Yeah, Luminarch Aspirant and Celestial Unicorn. Yeah, that seems good. That seems like I'm back to my coconut. My coconut LaCroix. Sorry, LaCroix. Apparently I've been saying it wrong. Voice of the Blessed. Let me look it up. Voice of the Blessed. See, this, you can tell already, this is the deck that I'm the most passionate about, like, trying to, like, recover. My other decks, like, yeah, I want to fix them. But I can't live without this deck. People get so mad. They get so mad. They get so unbelievably mad. And I can't tell you what that means to me. Oh. Oh, this guy, when he enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. That could actually be good. As a replacement. I just like how these guys all stack, because if I have like 2 Core Celebrants and then another creature enters the battlefield, I gain like I gain life equal to how many I have on the field. Is there a maximum number? Is there a maximum number of of creatures you can have on the field in Magic. You would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. And some of these are big boys though. I want to make sure to keep my costs reasonable. Oh. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. There's my Reaper's Talisman, my beloved. If anybody tries to take that card from me. If anyone tries to take that card, you can pry it from my cold, dead hooves. Yeah, I think... Forgot about all the vampire stuff, too. A lot of vampires in here. Yeah, maybe I'll... put that there. 'Cause it's 2 life. You have 0 cards over 3 mana. Keeping costs down is not an issue. Whoa. Ah! What have I done? Clicked the wrong button. No, no new deck. Thick boy. Well, you can see this deck is not about the big boys. It's about pumping this guy up. It's about making this guy huge. I don't care about anything else. I'm just spamming. I'm just putting cards down. Because I have a few guys who, when another creature enters the battlefield, they give me the life gain. Alright, let's see. Your mana curve looks like my old goblin deck that ran like 13 lands. Wait, is that bad? An infinite squirrel 1/1 deck? What does that mean? See, I have 16 plains, no, 17 plains and 12 swamps. Is that too much? Is that too much for what I mean, it's just, so the idea is that I just have a bunch of lands, and then once I get, like, these boys down, I can just put tons of boys out, and, I mean, I care once this guy's down, because then he gets really big really fast. This means she pumped out 1/1 squirrels would boost them with power to commit genocide. Jesus. Well, I'll try this one out. I'll try this one out in standard and see if it still feels good to me. See if it still gives me the rush of people getting mad at me. Okay, let's look at Thick Boy. I only have 1 Luminarch Aspirant. 4 Hallowed Priests. I'll put... 29 lands is a bit much for a deck with such a low average CN. Okay. I like playing it safe, you know? Just kidding. Let's get... I only have 1. I'll get her in there. I'm gonna get the unicorn in there. That one's fixed. Let's go to the mill deck real quick before I try to rebalance the mana. That one. Too many lands can cause an issue. I mean, I'm sure I've had matches where I was stuck with too many lands. It's just like, I don't remember. You can realistically have anything in the deck playable on turn 3. You're going to turbo. Okay. Okay. I just know what I'm about, you know? So Unsummon I can't use anymore. Wall of Runes I can't use anymore. That was sort of my defender, but also to check if I had a Ruin Crab on the way. Water Knot was to keep the enemy from swinging on my Ruin Crabs. Are there any other water cards that can tap? Like, so what does that cost? 3. 2 water. 3 mana. But he stays. Oh yeah, because he's an enchantment. So he just sits there. Bubble Snare enters the battlefield if it was kicked, so it has to be kicked. Tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap. So this is sort of the same thing, but you have to kick it. Are you running Evolving Wilds in a mono blue deck? Yes, but it's because it's a Ruin Crab mill deck. So when I sacrifice it, so I can put it down, sacrifice it, and then search my library for a basic land card and put it down. That's 2 procs in 1 turn for landfall. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was when you said that, I was like, wait, do I? Then I remembered why. I was like, wait, there's a reason. I wasn't just like, I like how it looks. I just think it's neat. Yeah, I mean, it costs 1 more mana because I have to kick it. But it's kind of the same thing as Water Knot. What's this? Bind the monster. This is... yeah. When Bind the Monster enters the battlefield, tap the enchanted creature. It deals damage to you equal to its power. Ooh. Doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. So this one I don't love that I take damage, but it's less expensive to enchant. What's this? No. What about this? Locked in the Cemetery. If there are 5 or more cards in your graveyard, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap. Okay. Well, this one's less expensive, but I need to have 5 or more cards in my graveyard. I don't know how often that... Any other options? Tap. Oh! This is... okay. Wait, hold on. Got Water Knot. Enchant creature on Water Knot enters the battlefield. Tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. When Charm Sleep enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't... They cost the same. Wait, can I ask you this? Can I ask you guys this? What is the difference? What's the difference? So this is water knot. They cost the same. They cost the same as water knot. The only difference is this says charm sleep instead of water knot. One has dragon on the art. Just so why is water knot banned in standard now, but charm sleep isn't? Is it just like a set thing, or is there like do they just like retire sets at a certain point? Or is it like, so it is because it's from an older set. Interesting. Interesting, okay. So even though they have the exact same description, just the fact that it's older means that it'll get banned from standard eventually. It's not like I for some reason thought it was like a balance thing. I was making balance assumptions. I didn't know it was like the card is too old situation. Let's see. Any more enchantments? Enchantments. No. Maybe I'll add locked in the cemetery. Just one of them. Charm Sleep was also in a much older set, but it got reprinted. It's legal again. So it's just a timing thing? Cards just have like an expiration date, basically? But if they get reprinted, they're like fair game again? Need a defender. I like the fact that he had Scry, but... What's the like typical expiration date for like a Magic card from like the moment it enters the game? Like when does it expire basically? Oh boy. Oh, I love the dungeon cards. Venture into the dungeon. I like how this is Wall of Runes and this is just wall. Wall. Wall might be the ticket though. Hold on, how much do he cost? I only have one of him. Ooh, I do have a lot of enchantments in here, so that could be good. Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield, you can attack this turn as though it didn't have defender. Oh, interesting. Ah! Thought I had one. There we go. Pushed the wrong button. And then unsummon. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Return target. And he only costs one. In standard's a rotating format, so that old sets rotate out eventually 1 week. They're legal for about 2 years or so. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the Wild West where everything since the inception is legal. I mean, tell that to my Eldritch deck right now. Tell my Eldritch deck that everything is legal. We're gonna go take a look at it, and I'm gonna burst into tears. I'm gonna open packs, both on here and in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh no! Don't go into sleep mode. It took forever setting you up. What was I gonna say? I have some packs in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna open, and then if I pull like a toon card or whatever out of those packs and it opens up the secret packs, I'm gonna go ham and try and finish my toon deck, but we'll see what happens. We'll also see what in the toon deck is allowed / not allowed now. Turn target non-land permanent. Still more expensive, but I guess so it goes. Turn half the creatures they control to their owner's hand rounded up. Good grief. Maybe I'll do Depart the Realm. What's Foretell again? And maybe you come to a river, because it's the same cost. Alright. Alright. Now, okay, they're all street legal again. You guys said this had too many lands in it. So like for a deck that has like this for its mana cost spread, how many lands would you suggest I have? You can install Yu-Gi-Oh on PC, it's cross-save / play. I know, but if I play it on PS5, then I'm not going to be so framey because my computer isn't going to be trying to run tits and the program at the same time. Oh wait, sorry. It's just Depart the Realms. Yeah. Depart the Realm and Royal. Royal Mate. What's... Oh. Foretell. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Cast it on a later turn for its Foretell cost. Oh, I see. How many are we thinking? 18 to 20, 18 to 22, more than 3. 17 if you feel like living on the razor's edge. I do not feel like living on the razor's edge. Let's go for the middle of 18 and 22 and say 20. So I'll take... How many do I currently have? I currently have 17 plus... I currently have 29 lands. So I gotta get rid of 9. That better? Hold on. Okay, 20 lands. Now I have room for stuff. I have 9 gain life. Live by the sword, you die by the never drawing a land. Oh, maybe I add another Lunarch veteran. Another Dawnbringer cleric. I do love the panicked bystander art. Cackling. The cackling culprit is me. The cackling culprit is me when my VTuber goods come in. Composer, thank you for subscribing. Let's see. Thunderous Orator. Whoa. I do love the music on the let's add more guys. I love the music on the menu screen here. Really nice. Oh yeah, the olive thing. Oh, so he transforms if you gained 3 or more life. So then he transforms into the Cackling Culprit. Whenever Cackling Culprit or another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. Oh, that's cool. So he sort of has the same effect as the transformed Lunarch veteran. All right. I'll try this bad boy later, see if I'm still feeling it. See if it still has the see if it still has that je ne sais quoi of making people really, really mad at me. My favorite. Ugh. Ugh. The elk you have, 4 of can also be lands? Wait, elk? Maybe. I just really like when people get mad when I'm playing them. Like, I don't even care if I lose. Elk? Elk? Where is he? Suggest lands. I really like going in and like picking like different art. So this is actually, I don't know why I have 9 of this one, because I usually like going in and being like, I need 1 of each. It just makes my deck look make my deck list look really messy. Elk. Oh, this guy. The cleric? Yeah, he can be a land too. Yes. Gonna test your deck, Maple? I mean, I guess I will. I'm just embarrassed because I'm really rusty and I don't want you guys to see me do badly. It's fun. I'll do it. I'll do it. It takes, because I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And now I've been trying to build Weiss decks. They both play so differently than Magic, but they actually play like the mindset that you need for both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Weiss is sort of the same. And so they actually complement each other pretty well. But when I go back to Magic, I play it all wrong because I'm not in the right mindset. I'm not in the same mindset as I am when I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Weiss. And so it takes me a little while to like fire up the engines, if that makes sense, when I play Magic. So I was gonna try and like grind some mental levels off stream to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, no, if you want to test the deck, feel free. I'm gonna open these packs first though, and then we can test the deck. And then I'm gonna swap over to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I wanna get Yu-Gi-Oh! And I also have an announcement at the end. I don't wanna do it too late. Already making excuses for when she loses. Listen! I think I already used play Kamigawa. I think that was like right when I sort of fell off a little bit. Whee! Oh god, the frames. Okay. Dragonfly. Look at him! A dragonfly pilot. Dragonfly suit. It crews vehicles as though its power were too greater. He's like a little mecha guy. Bamboo groves. Put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Huh. Unstoppable ogre. Equipment. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a saga card. The saga enters, and after you draw, add a lore counter. Draw a card, then discard a card. Exile the saga, return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. It transforms into this flying spirit guy, I guess. Kami of Mourning. When he enters the battlefield, target creature you control or creature in your graveyard perpetually gains when a creature you control with greater mana value than this card dies. Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Ooh. So it gains immortal life. I like it. Next. Unstoppable ogre. He's just like me. For real, for real. Painful bond. Draw 2 cards. Then cards in your hand with mana value 3 or less perpetually gain when you cast a spell you lose 1 life. Wait, what the f- Ninjas and rogues. Lucky offering. Oh, look at this cat, buddy. It kind of looks like my cat, actually. Destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less. You gain 3 life. Ninjutsu. Channel. Create a treasure token. What are you? Holographic double. Exile holographic double from your hand. Choose a creature card in your hand. Conjure a duplicate of it into your hand. Ooh. Woo! A lot of pilots. So is the lore, they have like kind of like cool like samurai mechas is what it looks like. They have vehicles. Another kami of the bamboo groves. A DJ. Moon Circuit Hacker. Ninjutsu. Oh, ninjutsu is return an unblocked attacker you control to your hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand tapped and attacking. Woo! Let's go! Mythic wild card. Alright, let's open this bad boy. It's a plane of legally not Japan. Skyline Savior. Put a permanent you control to its owner's hand. Casualty. As you cast the spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do, copy the spell. If it has any targets, you may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, that's cool. A crocodile from the sewers. Warm welcome. Ominous parcel. Herald of Vengeance. When Herald of Vengeance enters the battlefield, destroy each permanent you don't control that has the same name as a permanent that dealt damage to you last turn. Huh. I guess that would be good for, like, certain types of, like, token decks. Sanders Wake. Oh, Thieves Guild Enforcer. Wait, how is... Wait. How is one of them more rare than the other? Whenever one or more creatures you control draft a card from Xander Wake's spellbook. Oh, so this is one of the cards from his spellbook? Right click for more information. Oh! He has 15 that he can create. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, there's my boy. That's my boy, the Malakir Blood Priest. So you just basically have all of these cards, like, in waiting. And when a creature you control dies, you can basically just draft one of these. Huh. Oh, whenever Thieves Guild Enforcer or another rogue enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 2 cards. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Thieves Guild Enforcer gets +2 and +1 and has Death Touch. Woo! Oh, and this one's a spellbook too. Herald of Vengeance is also what I call myself after going to a bar the very next night after I was piss drunk at the same bar the night before. Is that bar Chili's? Because I feel like that's the only place where I would want to be called the Herald of Vengeance. Let's see. Draft a card from the spellbook, exile it face down. Put each card exiled with Celestial Vault into your hand. Angel of Destiny, double strike. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. Chili's is one of them. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 more life than your starting life total, each player Angel of Destiny attacked this turn loses the game. So as long as I gain 15 life and can stick with it, then whoever she attacks loses the game. Let's go. At the beginning of each step, if you gained 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. You would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. This might actually be good for my dumb deck. These are a lot of the same cards that we were looking at. Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink. But I can't just like play the creature. I have to like get it from his spell book and then I have to play it with, and they all have kind of chonky mana costs. Interesting. This is kind of cool. I like this spell book thing. That's really neat. Plasma Jockey, Courtyard. Oh, it's a land. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it. Search your library for a basic mountain, forest, or plains card. Put it onto the battlefield. Tap, shuffle, and you gain 1 life. Ready Revels. Whenever you cast a creature spell, seek a creature card with a lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have like 3 decks I'm ready to test. How hard do you want this to be, Maple? I mean, whatever deck you want to test the most. I'm not going to be mad if I lose. I know what I am. So you draft. So when it says you draft it, when it's in this card specifically, where it says whenever 1 or more creature you control die, draft a card from Xander's Wake's spellbook. So does draft mean it goes into your hand, or does draft mean it goes onto the field? I'm not sure what because the other one is you exile it and then you put it into your hand. It didn't say like draft. I should try it and find out, but drafting is to hand. Okay. Target player mills 3 cards. Light them up. I feel like in like any other universe, I would be a red player. I don't know why I'm not. I think it's just like when it comes to Magic, like I want to be more annoying than that. Red's pretty unga bunga. Sky Crier, flying, lifelink, jackhammer. Bloop. Syndicate Recruiter. Draft goes to hand unless it says otherwise. Okay. Whenever Syndicate Recruiter enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. If there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, conjure a card named Dig Up the Body into your hand. Mill 2 cards, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, you dig up the body. I get it. I get it. Alright. This one's non-alchemy. This one is... What is this one? Oh. Night Clubber. Mm-hmm. Draw 2 cards, discard a card unless there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. Dig up the body. Botanical Plaza. I'm also like the colorless cards are kind of interesting. I'm not used to that. Corpse Explosion, same. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile a creature from your graveyard. Corpse Explosion deals damage equal to the exiled card's power. Each creature and each planeswalker. Corpse Explosion. We love to hear it. Buy your silence. Oh. This controller creates a treasure token. Snooping Newsy. This is kind of interesting as much as it's like mill yourself.
Concrete jungle. Sounds like my kind of place.
Vivian on the Hunt. Legendary Planeswalker Vivian. She has a rhino. Now that's a game ender for aristocrats. You may sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed creature's mana value on the battlefield, then shuffle. Mill 5 cards, then put any number of creature cards milled this way into your hand. Oh. Create a 4/4 green rhino warrior creature token. But what does Vivian hunt? Oh yeah, he is using a sewer lid for a shield. I love him. I love him immediately. Oh my god. Nice. That's kind of cool. I don't mind. Green is pretty fun, actually. Like, I have fun with green. I think the ones I struggle with the most are like blue and red. I like white and black together. I don't like mono black. I don't really understand it. I'm not very good at it. And I like green and white. But the second you try to get me playing blue, I'm suddenly like lost and confused. Yay, mythic! 3 mythic rares, let's go. Vertier's Charm. Oh, it's a choose one. Oh, charms. Use 1, look at the top 5 cards of your library. It loses 3 life, you gain 3 life. Woo! Oh, but it needs... Oh, each of these needs 3 different land types. This one's dark, or this one's black, red, and green. This one's blue, black, and red. This big score is an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, create 2 treasure tokens. Big score. When Speakeasy Server enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life for each other creature you control. Ooh, he is expensive. He's a bird citizen. Rigo? The Streetwise Mentor. Enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Whenever you attack a player or planeswalker with 1 or more creatures with 1 power less, draw a card. So, what's going on with his... So does that mean that he can... These up here... Oops. The manas. So he needs at least 1 white. But does that mean he can... For the other 2, he can either do green or white or blue? So technically he could do like Streetwise Mentor sounds like a fancy way to say drug dealer. Does that mean he could do like green, white, blue? Or white, white, white? Or green, white, white? Or white, white, blue? They can be paid in either? Okay, interesting. He can be mono white. Oh. Okay, that's really cool. Huh. Man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm excited I want to test my deck. Fight them. Hora. Let's go. TNT Doko. Doko. Commander Legends, Dungeons and Dragons, Battle for Baldur's Gate. Wait. Pre-release starts June 3rd. Wait, what is this? I don't want to use Thick Boy. I want to use my other deck. Cool. Boy. I wanna, I do want to learn Commander. That is one thing where I do want to learn Commander, but I wanna try and my card. But I'd like to, like, sit down and learn with, like, a group of friends. No. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's see. What was that? Oh, it's the Thieves Guild lady. No! Oh, there's the Snoop and Newsy. needed that! My damn cards. Maple has a low mana curve and not much else. Listen. It's just not getting the card I need because you put them all in my discard pile. What is that? Are you winning, Maple? No. Decidedly not. Live, bitch. What the hell is this? Oh. Trying to do math in my head, wait. Oh god. No! What is happening? What the f- I need to read. I've started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so sorry, I can't read anymore. Idle Mia, thank you so much for the raid. No! I clearly need to get my magic legs back. I also need to read cards. My beloved cleric. Oh no. GG! Hey, I held on longer than— don't mic drop me! I held on longer than I expected to, honestly. What is happening? I really like this deck that I built. Oh, I got a pack though. Look at my prize. Let's poop in it. I want to learn Commander. I just need someone to teach me. Most wanted. Brass knuckles. Graveyard shift. Ooh. That might actually be good for my mill deck. Sanguine Spy. Sacrifice another creature. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Beginning of your end step, there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. You may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Went with the historic deck. No, it's okay. I should hop onto Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I wanna make sure that I get my Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I have to open some packs in Yu-Gi-Oh too, and then I want to get my decks in there set up, and then I want to make my announcements. I don't want to do anything too late, so I'm gonna swap over to Yu-Gi-Oh really quick. But that was fun. That made me want to go play Magic more later. Play it on my phone in bed. That's usually where I play. Do I have this right now? Oh God, what's happening? 1 second. Getting my Yu-Gi-Oh set up. Let's see. Yeah, so let me yeah, so welcome Raiders. Sorry, I was in the middle of getting my face punched in. I'm not playing Duel Masters, I'm playing Master Duel. Everything is falling apart. That's true. But I'm Maple. I'm a moose. I like playing lots of different kinds of games. I've been getting really back into trading card games lately because I'm a big Weiss player, and I'm also a big HoloLive fan. And the HoloLive Weiss set just dropped, so I bought a lot of those cards. And I've been deck building, and I've been just like really jazzed. I've been. that what's going on with the game right now. But I really like. I've been building a lot of decks for that and having a lot of fun. And then I was like, I want to get back into Magic, especially because when I went to the store to buy more booster boxes for Weiss. There was a lot of Magic there, and everyone was really into Magic. They thought that was like their main thing. I think that's most card shops' main things at this point. But they told me to like come back and play Commander, and I really want to. And then I was like, I should fix up my decks on Arena so I can at least like remember how the game is played and get back in the zone. But I also play Yu-Gi-Oh, which is what we're gonna play next. And I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since they released the new ban list, and some of my decks got changed. So I want to fix them, and then I want to draw some cards. Let's see. What a wild night. She also plays Sunshine in Sonic 06. Sonic 06 will return. I did find it. Found my Sonic 06. So that's back on the menu, boys. But so I want okay. We finally got to pick a game for re-redeem. And it's Super Seducer. Let's go. All right. Well, you heard it. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Super Seducer's on the menu. Is Super Seducer on the Twitch no-no list? It can't possibly be, right? It can't possibly be. That dude just gets in a tank and drives around at one point. I refuse to believe Twitch would ban it. Number 3 is alright. I just simply won't play number 3. Alright, well, it's now Super Seducer's happening. Alright, one sec. I almost have this set up. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast, and then I'll be back, and we will crank in with Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'll get Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh god, what have I done? Wait, what happened? What is this stream becoming? I don't know. I don't know how I got this unhinged this fast. This is like trying to think about the last super unhinged Super Mario Sunshine, the classic. Oh god, what am I doing? There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really fast. I don't know when I come back. When I come back, I'll turn that off just in case, like, I get a weird message or something. I think the only friend I have on this account is Kuko, so she's the only one who would be sending me a message. But still. Be right back. Why make me cry? Why do it? Okay, well, I'm booting up Yugioh. Let's go. I also brought back my dinner. Got my dinner. Oh, you're loud. Brought back my dinner. So I guess the question is, Joe, thank you for the bits, thank you for the bonk. Thought I had it set to 1. I'll need to double check. They made me update my. Oh wow. They made me update my tits. Oh god. They made me update my tits and it changed a bunch of my settings. So I tried to get it all the way it was, but I don't know if I was successful. Thank you, Zuni. Thank you, Joe. I activate Yu-Gi-Oh! Anti-drug ad. Yeah, I'll have to switch it back to 1 because I like the single hits. But why is Super Seducer 3? Why is Super Seducer? Okay, yeah, it was definitely magic and tits were not working well together because I look fine now. Why is Super Seducer 3 on the Twitch no-go list? It's not? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, what? I was like, when I looked up like the what can't you stream on Twitch list, I was like, I thought there was gonna be more, but it was all like just the name, like I couldn't even say the names of some of these games out loud. And I was like, oh, I see, it's pretty specific. I was like, it's a pretty specific list. I see. Like I have this Melfi's deck just called cute with 3 exclamation points. Got my Blue Eyes deck. So I think Eldritch 2. I don't know why it's a 2, but Eldritch 2. That's my edit deck. All right, so where's the problem? What appears to be the problem? Oh, wait, I can only have one horse? You guys said two! Oh my god. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. One horse. Good. Horse tragedy. I got my dinner. It's an unagi dan. There's a lot of really good Japanese food around here. I mean, I had good Japanese food at home too, like the sushi place I went to all the time was really good. And I actually had a really authentic Japanese place if I was willing to drive like 20 minutes. That had like actually had like chazke and other more like stuff you don't really see in like sushi, like just sushi restaurants. But out here, there's a lot wrong with this place, but their Japanese food is not it. I get bento a lot. It's really good. Have you cooked anything that wasn't leftover since moving? I had curry yesterday. I had curry. My classic curry. Yeah, I love eel. My mom I think she just doesn't like the idea of eel. So whenever I get something, she's like, ooh, that looks really good. What is it? I'm like, it's eel. She's like, no. And I'm like, come on, just try it. It's really good. They added a new bundle deal. Wait, let me go look. Oh, infinite impermanence. Japanese food worth dodging bullets for. Uh-huh. Yep. I was definitely at my friend's house till like almost 3 in the morning. Because cops had to shut down all the streets around her apartment. And I was like, I just want to go to bed. I'm a simple woman. I like going to bed early. All right. I don't know what to put in the place of the horses now. The horses are so good because they let me banish. As long as I have an Eldritch, they let me banish an enemy card. I don't know what to put. Let me just search Eldritch. I don't know what to replace it with. The horse is important to me. The horse is my bread and butter. I love that Eldritch is already in there. The horses is a grave. Send it to the graveyard, and the zombies are banish it. Yeah. Ugh. Aren't I using? El Dorado Adelantado. Lord of the Heavenly Prison? Let's see. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Heavenly. I was really worried. I guess it was because I was on my other account. I was really worried that there we go. I was worried that it was gonna have, you know how like when you type on a PS4 or a PS5 and it like remembers some of the last words you typed and suggests them? Because I did eventually go get my keyboard and plug it into my PS5. When I was playing Final Fantasy XIV with Kuruko this weekend. I eventually went and got my keyboard, but there was a little bit. There was a small period where I was typing on my controller and I was basically surrounded by like 5 of Kuruko's friends who were all spamming emotes at me, and and saying I couldn't go outside the way I was because I didn't have an adventuring plate and stuff. And I was trying to type back to them, and I kept typing things like "no key blorb" and then "fuck." And so I was like worried that like "key blorb" and "fuck" were gonna be the only words in there. No keyboard. Yeah, my house decorating stream, that was just me and Kuruko. While I sat and adjusted chairs 1 pixel at a time with great concentration. Yu-Gi-Oh! I thought Yu-Gi-Oh exploded my brain too when I first started playing, but it like once you play it catches on. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. This card in your hand becomes revealed until the end of your opponent's turn. While this card is revealed by this effect, set cards on the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. If a set spell / trap card is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. Oops. Then, if you activated this effect while this card was revealed, you can reveal and set 1 spell trap directly from your deck, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. You can only use 1 Lord of the Heavenly Prince. Maple, after I asked her to VC, I gotta leave soon anyway. Q Maple still decorating 2 hours later. Okay, that did happen. Well, I was like, I've been playing Final Fantasy 11 since like this morning. It's currently like 6 p.m. I haven't done anything I meant to today. That's why I didn't have a schedule posted until like Monday or whatever day it was. I was like, I should really log off and make my schedule. Sorry, 14. My brain wants 11. I was like, I should make my schedule and do my chores, clean up a little bit, go to bed early because I gotta work tomorrow. Like I had big plans, and then I was like, well, I could just finish decorating my house, and then before I knew it, like 2 hours had passed, and I was like, why? Rail cannon? Yeah, no, this guy's interesting. I'm just looking at I'm looking at my options. Looking at my options. Trains. She's the most decorated room in the entire free company. I have 2 rooms too. Cause I went in and I decorated the room in the free company house with all my stuff from my old apartment, and then I made a new apartment in Ward 24 of Ishgard, and I made that apartment. It's not like quite as like crazy decorated as my free company one, but I got it decorated in a place in a way I'm pretty happy with. So I have two rooms right now. What size house did you go? Yeah, what size house is your free company, Kuruko? I don't have a house myself. I entered the lottery. I entered the housing lottery, so I'm currently destitute. That's the thing, is everybody in Kuruko's free company is telling me to become a potato. I keep telling them. Potatoes don't look mean enough, and I need to protect the potatoes, so I can't be a potato. Let's see. Using one rank 10 machine. Wait, so I would need to put a machine. Oh, maybe. So it's these two? Do not succumb. One of the potatoes used to be a Makote. No, that's actually a very accurate image of what it was like logging into the server once I told Kuruko I was on. It's like suddenly I was surrounded by a bunch of people. Somebody I didn't know invited me to a party. When I joined the party, somebody asked me for money. I was like, what is happening right now? So wait, can this guy be made up of like two? Did you give it to them? No, I didn't know what to do. I panicked. Can this guy be made of my Eldliches? I'm like unclear how these like synergize with the Eldlich deck. Okay. Interesting. Can you mark cards as like also I do sacrifice her for extra draws. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you mark cards as like a wish list? Oh, bookmark. No. Yep. Oh, there we go. Bookmark. Bookmark. A little old lady asked for your money. She's a potato. I was in VC with my friends. And I was like, oh, Maple's playing. And they just went, where is she? Let's hunt her down. One of them actually found her. Yeah. Yeah, I was just like standing, going through my menus, trying to figure out how this game even works anymore. And all of a sudden I just get a party invite from, I'm trying to, it's like Wawa. I remember his first name was Wawa. Like Wawa Best or something. And I messaged Kutiko, do you know Wawa Bast? I was like, do you know a Wawa Bast? And she's like, oh God. And then all of a sudden I was surrounded by potatoes who were all yelling at me. And I was like, what's happening? They were like, we can go do this raid, but you're not going outside like that. Make your adventurer plate. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Gustav Max. Huh. Overkill mode engaged. I'm sorry. I only put in the cards that I was like, I want to look at these because they're pretty. Yeah, I went into the basement of their house and I heard a Nier song and I was like, wait, this song's in the game? And everyone was like, yeah, there's Nier raids. And I was like, there's Nier raids? And then we wound up in the Nier raids. After I walked around talking to a bunch of gnomes with beards for a while. I think my favorite part of the Nier raid I think my favorite part of the near raid was the boss fight that had an attack that targeted me, and I didn't know what sort of attack it was, but I was like, I should probably get away from everybody, but I was too slow because I'm not used to the game anymore and I was still trying to figure things out. So I turned around to run away and he dropped a bomb on me and I killed like 5 people. You can fly around and attack. Oh, my friends were screaming Maple killed half the raid. That was like my favorite moment. I was like, I just killed half the raid. Whoops. I was like, well, at least I have the returner symbol over my head so they know that I'm like rusty and don't know what I'm doing. It probably doesn't make it any better though. I was like, whoops. That's half the raid dead. Hopefully nobody noticed. Certainly not Kuriko's friends. Whoa. Destroy all cards on the field. Whoa, wait, what? Okay, I've never done a near raid without wiping at least once. I just wanted to keep your experience consistent. This is kind of interesting. Because you do banish a lot of these cards. That guy. Guardian of the Golden Land. You make the attack one face-up monster on the field become 0. During the end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. That might be a good. Can't believe I can only have 1 horse. This sucks. Ever made a NR deck? Yeah, I made one for the event. It was one of the presets or it was one of the loner decks, but I wound up making it like for real because I liked it. Maybe let me try. I know I should put more than 1, but I want to just try them. I want to get them in combat and try them out. I'll save that for now. This deck looks degenerate. It is. You want help dismantling a bunch of URs? The thing is I love my URs, even if I'm not going to use them. I'm just a weirdo. I do regularly go in and dismantle all extra cards. So I do that. See. Yeah, so that's the thing is I fought somebody who was using a loner deck. Thank you for the bit spell out. I'm about to embarrass myself. So for the NR festival, I was playing, I made a Marincus deck. And I was playing against somebody with this deck, and I was like, I really like this deck. This is really fun. I'm gonna check the deck of my last opponent and build it. So I did, and I built it. Turns out this was the loner deck. And I built it. I didn't know it was the loner deck. And I built it for no reason. But now I have it. Now I have it. So the next time they have an NR festival, I can be like, I have the loner deck from the last one. How about that? How about that? Yeah, I made a Tri-Brigade NR deck and a Marinesis NR deck. But the ones we're still in the middle of building is Toons, Dino DNA, and Cute. Look at Toon. Everything in here kosher? Looks like it. There's just some cards I don't have, but... Looks like nothing that I can't use. Yeah, Marincess was fun. I enjoyed Marincess. I'm gonna go to the shop, but I'm gonna turn off the screen in case it pops up like a account thing, because I'm gonna get the new special bundle. The new bundle. This one. There we go. Is it a gem sale? Oh no. Toons can build the Harpy Lady Synchro Monster? See, I'm only building a Toon deck because I played against a Toon deck and it made me so mad that I never wanted to play the game again. And I was like, this is the perfect deck for me to build. Alright, let's open these bad boys. Spellbook of Knowledge. I've seen the Prank Kids. Cultist Simulator, 66%. Ooh. Yeah, I saw, well, I know there's a few places having sales right now. Wait, who's that? Number 60. Dugatis, the Timeless? Right, kids is 30 minutes of combo. Huh. Arc Paladin. Yeah, I know like GOG is having a sale right now, right? I got an email when I woke up. Ooh. Synchro material. Ancient Warriors. I got an email when I woke up that was like, your entire wish list is on sale. And I was like, yeah, what? And sure enough, I went and looked and a bunch of games I really wanted on GOG are on sale, so. Mischief of the Time Goddess. Now this is anime. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. All monsters you control are Valkyrie monsters. Send this card to the graveyard. Also, immediately after this effect resolves, skip to the start of the battle phase of your next turn. Oh. Yo, is that Miku? I mean, kind of looks like her. And Tenacity of the Monarchs. Reveal one monster in your hand with 2400 attack and 1000 defense. Or 2800 attack. Add one Monarch spell trap card. Legally distinct Miku. Eating my rice. Eh, eh, eh. Boral supplier. Trickstar Bella Madonna. Trickstar. Is that continuous? It is. Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. I heal. I heal. Oh. Ooh. El Shaddai Grista? What's DPE? Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. A disgusting hero card. Fusion Summon. Servant of Endymion. Oh, it's a pendulum spellcaster. Huh. In one of the new packs? Okay. Neospacian Aqua Dolphin. Understood. Zombie power struggle. Ooh. You are, baby. Okay, we got, what do we get? We got Black Feather, Dark Rage Dragon. That's synchro. .400 attack. Whoa. First of the Dragons. Fusion Summon cannot be special summon. You can only control one first of the Dragons. Card cannot be destroyed by battle. So by battle with a normal monster is unaffected by other monsters' effects. Ignister Prominence. Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely a whole ass other language. Tuner, one non-tuner pendulum monsters. Once per turn, you can target one pendulum monster on the field or one card in the pendulum zone. Destroy it. If you do, shuffle one card on the field into the deck. Once per turn, you can special summon one Draco Slayer monster from your deck in defense position, but it cannot be used as a material for a synchro summon. Huh. Draco Slayer. Interesting. Next. I think already had this guy, number 99, Utopia Dragonar. Utopia. Trying to get all the wasabi out of my rice. No, don't fall into the rice. Don't fall into the rice. Anime card? Eat the wasabi, coward? No. Huh. Dark Valkyria. So there's like Valkyries now. World Legacy Monstrosity. Special summon one level 9 monster from your hand. Ooh. Target one level 9 monster you control. Special summon from your deck 2 level 9 monsters, each with a different original type and attribute from that face-up targeted monster, and with different names from each other. The Appliancer? Oh, this guy? Cannot be used as link material during the turn. It is link summoned. Oh, this card can attack directly. Huh. Look at this guy. Pyrorex the Elemental Lord. Having exactly 5 fire monsters in your graveyard? Oh. Huh. Oh, we found new card packs. Infinite Impermanence, let's go! Okay. Are any of these the ones that you told me to draw for? We got tunes in here. Are any of these the new packs? Go back to the main screen. Oh, okay. Know any good budget decks? I'm definitely not the authority on good budget decks. I showed up and played Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time. I looked at everybody and I said, fellas, I want to play a deck that makes everybody really mad. And they said, play Eldritch. And I said, okay, I'll play Eldritch. And then I played Eldritch, Refined Blade, okay. I played Eldritch on stream, and I kept having people coming into the channel and be like, and boy howdy did she play it. I had kept having people coming into the stream while I was playing my Eldritch deck and being like, oh, you play Eldritch, you must have a lot of bitches and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, this is definitely the type of response I wanted. from any deck that I would play, so I guess it all worked out, but oh, they look really cool. Oh, I meant in real life. I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh in real life. I actually started really recently because I had people asking. Um, I smacked Maple with sports ball. Yeah, I had people like, "Oh, are you gonna try Master Duel?" And I was like, "I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm kind of nervous, and I don't want to." Oh, is it this guy? I'm really nervous, and I don't want to like be a mess. And everyone was like, come on, try Master Duel." So I finally did, and then I got sucked in. Now I'm in for good. One level 6 or higher hero monster plus one destiny hero monster. Monsters your opponent controls lose 200 attack for each hero card in your graveyard. Whoa. You can only use each of the following effects of Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer once per turn. Quick effect, you can destroy both one card you control and one card on the field. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can activate this effect. Special summon one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard during the standby phase of the next turn. Ooh. Little did we know that would be the greatest mistake of our lives. We created a monster. Play it off one fusion spell, rare called Fusion Destiny. Okay. Interesting. This would be a good replacement, actually. Because it gives me the destroy a card on the field effect that I so crave. That counts himself, so you can pop him a card on the opponent's field and he comes back next standby phase. I love it. I love it. Say no more. Say less. Yeah, I'll spend my gems. Say less. I don't know why. This is me when the Weiss set came out. Come on, give me the money. Dramaturge of Despair. A Destiny hero, the Sword Soul Blackout. Oh, it's a Drytron. Isn't that what you guys told me not to play? This is one of the cards you guys are like, never play the Drytrons. It's a card that was used for bot FTKs. We've made the monster more powerful. Why game sound? Are you not getting game sound? Dang it. I've been having an issue with my capture card where I need to be really specific about how I set up the, and I have to like set it up fresh every single time. Sorry if it's loud. And it just doesn't work. Yeah, no, this has been an ongoing issue. I'm not sure why. My usual trick to make it work isn't doing it this time, which is concerning. Because I had a trick to make it work. But I did test it before the stream and it was working then, so I don't know if something just jiggled loose with my capture card. Blue Andaries are going to be a little bit longer. Andaries nuts, huh? Huh? You guys can't get me again. You can't get me again. I'm not going back to jail. I can't get it to work, so I'm gonna put on my BGM. Get a little music going at least. Maple. I forgot how hard we got it with Imagine Dragons. It wasn't an Elden Ring stream. It was a Kirby 64 stream. And I remember that because I remember the exact place where I was on DDD's back with a hammer. And because it hit me that hard and that deep where I can remember the exact situation I was in when the shoe finally dropped on me. It's seared into my memories. All right, Despia. Oh, it's not despair, it's Despia. Yeah, that was very... Yeah, the Imagine Dragons get was like... I would have taken less damage if somebody had thrown a grenade through my window. Let's see. You can target one effect monster on the field, negate its effects. If this card in your hand or field uses fusion material, sent to the graveyard or banish, you can special summon this card. Oh, that's cool. You can only use... Okay. But I mean, I've got with the Fluandes too. Which I was later told that allegedly that's a real card. But it was used it was used in an offensive assault against me. So now the first thing I think whenever somebody says it is just, oh, Fusion Destiny? Is that that's the card you said to get? Fusion summon one fusion monster. Mentions a Destiny hero. Using monsters from your hand or deck as fusion material to destroy it during the end phase of the next turn. Oh, that's fine, because he's gonna go anyway. The rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except dark hero monsters. Okay. Okay. Can I get my dragon? What Dragon D's nuts? No one can get me anymore! It was... You've all changed me. You've changed me. Now I'm on high alert. I'm on high alert at all times. I'm just like... Come at me! Come at me! Combo the goblin? What? Goblin D's nuts? Have you heard about the parody Mind Goblins in the new Lord of the Rings? Yeah, Mind Goblins is one of my favorite ones because it's really easy to get like fantasy fans with it. Have you played have you, like, or like Magic, like, have you seen the new Magic card, Mind Goblins? I can't be got. Don't get, I won't take it anymore. I walked away for 2 seconds, now this is happening. Mind Goblin these nuts anyway. Real one monster in your hand, son. Extra attack, graveyard, same time. Discard the revealed monster. If you do, add one fallen of Albaz or one monster that mentions it. Okay. That I cannot begin to tell you how much that night changed me as a person. I wake up in a cold sweat, anticipating a D's nuts joke to just be airdropped in on me. Ursarctic Polari, he's cute. Cannot be synchro summoned, must be special summoned. And 2 monsters you control, the level difference of 1 to the graveyard. Oh, this is what the last card was talking about, Fallen of Albaz. This card is normal or special summon, except during the damage step. You can discard 1 card. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters on either field as fusion material. Robot Space Bears? Did you hear the news at the E10 conference? See, I believed all of you. I believed all of you, and I didn't know why you were like, you were all saying Maple so many times. I was like, I must have said something really wrong. I'm gonna have to write like a twit longer, like apologizing for whatever I said. I don't know what it was, but it must have been bad. and then it was simply me being trapped in the same D's nuts joke for 30 minutes in a row. Sword Soul Sacred Summit. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. Hey Maple, D is looking for you. What? D's nuts? Wait, what was that? It was just the reflection. I'm really nervous about spiders right now because there was a really big spider in my bedroom the other night and I have not emotionally recovered from it. While you control this fusion summon card, your opponent must pay 600 LP to activate cards or effects. Holy crap! If your opponent controls a Ritual Fusion Synchro, Xyz, or Link monster, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. April straight up thought she was about to get canceled and have the biggest of nuts slammed in her face. Yeah, 2 of those on the board would make me simply sell my PS5. Despian Quiritis? Got another Ursardic. Oh, another Fusion Destiny, let's go! thank you for the follow, Paradoxical. Despian Quiritis. A Despia monster and one light and dark. During the main phase, you can change the attack of all monsters currently on the field to 0 until the end of this turn, except level 8 or higher fusion monsters. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can add to your hand or special summon one Fallen of Albaz or one Despia monster from your deck. You can only use each effect of Despian Quiritis once per turn. That's cool. Oh, Fusion Destiny only 2 copies? Okay. Well, that's good. Then I got my 2. I got my 2. Now I need the Phoenix. Give me the Phoenix. Give me the Enforcer. More Drytrons. Another Fusion Destiny. Wait, what the heck is that? Yugioh Punk. Amazing Dragon. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of level 3 psychic monsters with different names you control, and in your graveyard, return them to the hand. You can target one punk monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Punk cards eventually get really good. They're currently missing a card. Oh, okay. Amazing Dragon D's. Ultimate Flagship Ursatron. The Space Bears? Why does that look like the ship from the end of Gurren Lagann? Must be special summoned. The Arctic Drytron. Once per turn, if another effect monster is special summoned to your field, you add one or once per turn, you can target one of your banished monsters added to your hand. They have a Space Bear. Dark Magician and Celtic Guardian. Yeah, now we have Ultimate Flagship Ursatron and Yugioh Punk Amazing Dragon. Silence Thought Bomb. This is the Fallen Albaz, yeah, Fallen of Albaz card. Ice Jade Cradle? Ice Jade monster from your deck. Ice Jade. More Despia. Night Dragolich. More punks. Sword Soul. Got some Hakumen energy. Yeah, I liked the art on that Amazing Dragon. Another Fallen of Albaz card. Branded and Despia. Oh, there's the Ice Jade. One Despia monster or Fallen of Albaz. Huh. There they are. We got Celestial Dragon. I just want to look at it. Celestial Dragon and Bear. The Drytrons. Ow. And the Ursarctics. Oh. So that was Refined Blade, right? Did I get everybody? I didn't get that guy, but I got these two. I got Masquerade and Ukiyo-e Punk Amazing Dragon. Give me my Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer.
Come on, you know you wanna.
This one might have penguins though. Wait! Come on. No punk. Ogre dance. I actually had to learn a no theater dance for a class one time. The class was more about like, it was more of a history class, but we were required to do the performance of the no dance for our final grade, or or face the consequences. So I think I still remember some of it. It was kind of interesting to learn. I really liked my teacher. You know what you got, Maple? No, I'm scared. I really liked my teacher. He was actually he was a Japanese like scholar. He was actually Chinese, and he was like from China, but he was like super fluent in he taught like Japanese classes. And he was I think his big specialty was like history, Japanese history, and specifically like art history. It's just like he was really, really interesting. But because he was a man who was teaching his second language in his third language, sometimes the things he said did not like quite translate. Did not quite translate all the way through. Because he was like thinking in Chinese, and then like he was like talking about Japanese concepts. But and then he was expressing them in English, and so obviously there's gonna be some crossed wires there. But hi Hokai. But so he one time, it was actually in this class, I was worried about another classmate of mine who I knew, we were friends, but she just like stopped coming to class, and I like went to the teacher because he had an attendance policy, and I was like, I know you have an attendance policy, but like I was like, I think she's just like having a hard time, and I'm really worried about her, and so I was like, if you could be like lenient, like and I'll like bring her like the materials and stuff, like I don't want her to like fail this class. And so I was like telling him this, and he puts his hand on my shoulder, and he looked me in the eyes, and he said, Maple, he said, sometimes in life we fly high over the mountaintops and bathe in the sun, and then other times we fly down into the valley and collect the honey. Do you understand? And I was like, yes. Say no more. I feel, whatever that means, I feel inspired. I'm gonna go forward and do my best with whatever that's about. He once told me that the true essence of what makes art great is putting the chocolate on the turkey and Marilyn Monroe jumping into the swimming pool. I actually used to write down everything he said because I was like, there has to be like something he's referring to, like a phrase. that he knows, but it's just like not translated correctly. And I was like, I want to remember these so I can like try and figure out like what phrase this is. This comes from. He was amazing. He was one of my favorite teachers, actually. He was like, he was actually, he was really cool and really nice, and he like really had like a passion for teaching. Like he just loved teaching. And he was like, the stuff that like you want to write about and talk about in your papers is like really different than what I've studied. So it's really interesting to hear your research. And so he was always like, I always really loved talking to him. But I was talking with some of my friends who were in the class with me, in his class with me, and I was like, I miss that guy. I hope he's doing well. And they were like, yeah, about that. Falling of Albaz again. They were like, yeah, about that. And I was like, uh-oh, what happened? And they were like, well, nobody really knows. Apparently the other professors came to the office and his desk was like cleaned out and his office was cleaned out and his like college housing was cleaned out. He was just gone with no warning. And it was like, people were like, they don't know if he's alive, like they don't know if he's okay, but like it's like hard, like they I guess they did report it, but like nobody like knew anything. And I was like, so of course you can't, don't tempt me with a good time. I was like, oh, you want me to go investigate Moose? You want me to go Moose? I'm not afraid. So I employed all of my best internet investigation strategies. I was up very, very late one night. It was like 3 in the morning and I was like, I can figure this mystery out. And I was able to like, he changed his name, but I was actually able to find him. Like there's a picture of him on his new school's webpage. I was able to figure out that he like left, he like kind of faked his death and left where I went to school, and he went to like another school quickly in the interim. And then like he was there for like a year or two, I guess, just to, I think there was something to do with like a grant or money or something. And then like once he got it, he like left to a third school where he changed his name again. He changed his name twice. And and yeah, so he's at a third school. I was actually able to find like his home address. He like bought a house. I think I actually live in like, not like quick driving distance, but if I wanted to make a day trip, I actually think I live within like day trip distance of him now. So I went and I told my friends, I was like, I found him, he's alive, he's okay. Moose do what the police don't. I was like, he's fine, he's still teaching, he's under a new name now, but it's definitely him. And like he taught all the same like I looked at like his the school he's with now like posts some of the curriculum stuff on the site, and he's still teaching all the same stuff. So I was like, yeah, it's definitely him. And it's his picture right there. Like, I know he's okay. But I was like, he probably doesn't want to be found, so I probably shouldn't just like show up and be like, oh, what's up, buddy? I was able to find you after you faked your death and left your the teaching position before last with no warning. You probably did that for the second one too. You should go see him just to scare the shit out of him. But call him by his new name and pretend you didn't know his past life. Oh, Destiny Hero Celestial. Oh. Interesting. Thank you for following, Yatakage. Send this off the fusion spell. Oh, okay, I see. Find where he teaches, sit in his classroom until he walks in. Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay. Rating places. Yeah. Sorry for the I saw the word no and I was like, I took a no theater class one time. That the professor wound up faking his own death, but I found him. Follow him around in an unmarked car for a while. Ooh. I want the Phoenix. Give me the Phoenix. Who's this? Give me the Phoenix. The card is synchro summon you can add to your hand or banish one sword soul card from your deck. Banish one sword soul, call one or monster from your hand or graveyard, then target one other effect monster on the field, negate its effects till the end of this turn. You can only use one sword soul grandmaster. Huh. We supposed to bring Reese's? I do love Reese's. Reese's used to be like my pre-stream snack. But now because my streams are earlier for me, I just wind up eating dinner during my stream. Another Destiny hero. No, another no punk. Zeamin. And an ukiyo-e punk. Alright. Let's keep her going. Destiny Hero Plasma? Yeah, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, they are the GOAT candy. They're my favorites. They're my favorite candy. I always got, I don't know what it's gonna be like at this place, but at my last place, I never really got trick-or-treaters, but I always bought candy anyway, just in case, because I didn't want to be like that guy who didn't have candy when they showed up. But then I always bought lots of Reese's because I was like, when trick-or-treaters inevitably don't show up, at least I'll have a lot of Reese's to myself. The wrong Destiny Hero Plasma must be special summoned by tributing 3 monsters. Negate the effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. Equip that target to this card. It gains attack equal to half the original attack of the monster equipped to it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Points at somebody and just puts them on his armor. See what Xbox is trying to do with Sea of Thieves. Wait, what are they trying to do with Sea of Thieves? I need to put some alarms in my phone for this week and next week for all the conference stuff that's happening. Because I keep almost missing them and then I catch them at the last second. God dang it! Ah! Masquerade the Blazing Dragon, number 2. And then I got this shiny boy. Sword Soul Emergence. Maple, you are building Despia. They're trying to see a pair of thieves' nuts. Oh My god. You're welcome. Oh god. Must be hunting season because those were shots fired. Oh, that's the Destiny hero I need, right? Celestial? So at least I got another one of him. More fusion destinies. Oh my god. See, I thought there was like legit news. Yeah, because what was there? There was the state of play, the Sony state of play, Break the Destiny, and No Punk Foxy Tune. There was the Sony state of play. Only need one celestial? Oh, okay. But then there was the limited run games. Oh, was that yesterday or the day before? More Foxy Tune. But they're doing a Glover re-release. Glover! I don't remember Glover? Yeah, yesterday, yeah. I know that there's, I don't know what is today, or sorry, I don't know what's tomorrow or Thursday. I can't remember what day it is anymore. But I know Friday is Summer Games Fest. The Jeff Keighley special. Glove World. Yeah, Friday is Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest, and I feel like usually he has some crazy stuff on there because he has like a bunch of hookups, and he always gets a lot of like crazy. Please. Horace, shut the hell up! I'm so excited for D&D's nuts. Can you ban a mod? Maple, you heard about suck on these nuts. You could just craft DPE. Why do that when I can draw and suffer, which is my favorite thing to do. Yeah, I feel like Jeff Keighley always has like he's always got the goods. Sometimes he has like, I mean, he had Elden Ring last year, remember? He was like, you guys are gonna want to stick around for our final thing or whatever, and it was Elden Ring. Also, it's a legit game, he's not joking. I saw the preview. I'm still mad. Stop! Who? If this card is normal or special summon, you can reveal one Sword Soul card. Worm monster in your hand, special summon one Sword Soul token. While the token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. This card is into the graveyard. Synchro material. You can draw 1 card. You can only use each effect once per turn. But yeah, so I think the fact that Break the Destiny, Agave Dragon. I feel like the fact that he had Elden Ring makes me like suspicious because he always seems to have like the big stuff. So I'm excited for Friday. I forget what time it is for me. What time it starts. But yeah, Summer Games Fest is on Friday, and then I think this weekend is the Xbox and Bethesda combo conference. I know there's some others. I know there's like a Guerrilla Collective and other stuff like that too this week. But yeah, I think I'm most excited for Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Bethesda combo. Who? Ultimate oh, it's that guy. I'm kind of the only Nintendo Direct that we've gotten like this news season was the Pokemon Direct, right? Well, it wasn't even a Direct, it was a trailer, right? Yeah, there hasn't been a Direct. So I kind of wonder if there's going to be a Direct, like, right after E3 time. Because I feel like they would, well, they don't really announce Directs that far in advance, do they? To Break the Destinies? I feel like Nintendo, they tend to announce their Directs like a day or two ahead of time, right? I guess I would have assumed a bunch of Ice Jades now too, whatever those are. Heavenly General. Usually about a day or two. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I would assume that they would have announced like their E3 one or whatever earlier, but maybe they're just like, this is a Nintendo Direct. We don't have to announce it early. So, I got this guy though. Let's go. Hydrate. Well, I got it. All right, we got this guy. Sheesh. I wonder if they're waiting until they have like a release date or more info for Breath of the Wild 2. But I would like a Nintendo Direct because I feel like there's a lot of Nintendo games I'm sort of like twiddling my fingers about. Plus Xenoblade X on Switch, please. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to get it, please? My Kingdom for more Metroid Prime 4 news, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, please. Nintendo just do a direct. I feel like they wouldn't not do a direct because everyone, it's like, even though E3 isn't happening, it's still like E3 time and everyone is still making all their announcements. And I feel like Nintendo likes to. Yeah! Let's go, Kings. We got him. Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. There he is! Alright, my Eldritch. My ears just died. I'm sorry! I think I need to rework. I think I need to rework my noise gating. Especially for this new room that has all the echoey-ness. I think it makes it even louder. I think when I yell, the echo makes it like harsher. I'll run some yelling tests. When you do a voice back, just make that the alarm. You too got that reverb. That's the thing is I have a lot of like packing blankets from the move, and I'm sort of like, if I hang those on the walls, will that make the acoustics in here better? But also, like, do I want to hang them on the walls? When I could, I don't know, hang art or something. See, I want to be like Pika. Pika spent like $20,000 on a noise-proof box so that she could just sit in her box and scream to her heart's content. And I'm not about to spend $20,000 on a noise-proof box, but if I had $20,000, it would go to a noise-proof box. More no punk. They're blackout curtains before my eardrums. It would make the spiders happy to have more hiding space. Oh, well, they're not going up now. I did it. I got it. Oh, thank God. I still have... What I got? What'd I get? None of you are toons, so I don't care. And now, yeah, I got this guy too. You know what DBD means? Dead by Daylight? Or DBD's nuts? Let's see. Where'd he go? My beloved. I usually just like trash these cards using this, but I probably shouldn't use this until I have him out of the deck now. Fusion Destiny. 2. And then you guys said this guy? Who was the other one? It was Celestial and... Celestial... Destiny Hero Dasher. Dead by D's nuts. Oh, I didn't get any of him. But I have 880 rare dust, so it's probably okay. I just need one, right? there anything I can get? I mean, I have 45 cards. I know I should ideally have 40. What did I get rid of? Maybe the new cards I added. I think this is kind of interesting, though. Poke MF Park! Okay, well, we got Super Seducer and Poke Park now. I have a busy schedule coming up. But now I need to bust out my Wii. Yeah, Poke Park and Super Seducer, the classic combo. Maybe, do I still need the Banish guys? Skill Drain? No. I love Skill Drain. Are we doing this? I got the Poke Park redeem and a D's Nuts joke in one stream. I mean, I know I'm supposed to. Oops. 44. True heroes. I don't know what else to... Cyberse Eldritch. Get rid of one of the traps surrounding Skill Drain. Yeah. This is one attribute of monster. This is one type of monster. Oh, yeah. What are the attributes on these? Oh, yeah. You guys are right. I'll keep them because I need them to summon the boy. But that should be good. Feel good about this. There we go. Okay, Eldritch is fixed. I'm not too worried about anything else right now. I don't remember what all... This, I think, is still in progress. My pendulum. Wait. Oh! I got some of the cards that I needed? Wait, what cards? I don't even know what cards I got that I needed for this deck. Oh, I think it was Infinite Impermanence. Ooh. Well, nice. I got that. Toon deck still in progress. Dino deck. I think we're looking good. You're max on decks, Maple? Oh, so I am. It's because I keep all of the whatchamacallits. I keep all the not the starter decks, but I keep all the decks that I got from like the solo stuff. You can delete the structure ones, yeah. Oh, what mission did I? All right. I feel good about that. I mean, at least we fixed my main deck. I have some backups in here. How many gems did Maple start with? I think I started, well, I also spent 750. I also spent 750 on the special bundle. Mods, what's going on? I spent 750 on the special yeah, the infinite and permanent special bundle. And then I think I had like 7,000 something. So I think I drew like 5 times, I think I drew 50 packs, 5 packs of 10. What's your toon deck like? My toon deck isn't done. I'm still like I'm still in the middle of building it. Cause I'm missing Maxi. Oh, I guess I am missing this guy. I was gonna say I'm missing a couple of toon cards actually. Need more toon table of contents, toon dark magician, Blackluster Soldier, Called by the Grave. Yeah, my toon deck is definitely like it's under construction. I had chat help me build it because I got pretty messed up by a toon deck when I was playing online one day, and it made me so mad. I was like, I need to immediately go. I need to immediately go make one of these for myself. I was like, everything about that made me mad, so I want one. It's such is my. Such is my curse. But yeah, so I have an announcement. It probably won't be like exciting to like everybody. Let's see. She saw there was another annoying deck and immediately got jealous. Yeah, I always get super jealous of annoying decks. If somebody makes me really annoyed, I immediately check their deck and start building it. But yeah, I'm pulling it up. So I have a little announcement. And it's probably not gonna be super exciting to everybody, but I hope some people are excited about it. Because it's a little bit of a targeted strike to me and my people. Boy, the A word. No, it's fine. It's not bad. Toon decks are cognitive hazard that is transmitted by rage. That's my specialty, though. So basically, with a little background before I put up the graphic, I obviously went through and I went through my Weiss Schwartz opening, and I opened a lot of decks. I opened a lot of trial decks. I opened a lot of booster boxes. At this point, I think I have something like 7. No Moki for Maple. I've been moving. I've been moving. But so I have like about 700 extra cards that from my box opening. I went through and I sorted all my cards, and I kept 4 of each for deck building purposes. But then I put all of the other cards into like a pile. And I have like those cardboard deck boxes, so I could kind of guesstimate how many cards I had based on how many fit into them. So I have about 700. And a lot of them I have like all sorts of cards. So I was going through and I was sort of trying to sort them, but then I wanted to, and I was like, what do I do with these? I don't really. I'm not much of a, like, I'll sell stuff sometimes. I'm not really much of a seller, and honestly, like, for me, only selling a couple of cards, like, I would want to, like, it's like I have 700, you know? It's not like I'm gonna sell them all like as singles or whatever. So instead, what I'm doing is I am, and this will be set up on Discord, probably tomorrow sometime, I'm hoping. It'll be set up by the weekend. Let's go with that. It'll be set up by the weekend. Let's give me some leeway time because there's a lot going on this week. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be setting up a bot on Discord so that you can enter to get a set of your Oshi. So what I wanted to do is I have a lot of like regular extras that are like commons or whatever, but I actually also have a lot of rares and double rares too. So you can see like there's a the Aqua and the Subaru there. They're both, I think they're both, though maybe the Subaru's a rare, but the Aqua's a double rare. And so you have a set for every girl, pretty much. So what I'm gonna do, so it was for the reason for your question before, yes, because I wanted to sort of get a sort of temperature check on, like, make sure there was like a good spread, if that makes sense. But also because reasons, I'll hit you guys up in Discord. You'd have to pry it out of Maple's gold dead hands, that's true. But yeah, so I'm gonna basically go through all 700 of the cards, and I'm gonna resort them by girl to see how many of each set I can make. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a bot in the Discord, and you can react to the girl you want. And if I have enough sets to fill, you know, everybody who reacted to one, then I'll just fill all the sets. But otherwise, it'll turn into a little bit of a lottery if it comes to it. I'm hoping, because I have so many of the cards, that I can make. I mean, especially if everybody isn't like, I'm going to click on every single girl. Like, I guess that's all I ask. Is like, is you know, click on your favorites so that I can get everybody their favorites. And you know, everybody gets their faves. Limit it to 1 girl per person. That's probably good. That's really smart. I should probably do that. Yeah, actually. Genius move that I didn't think of. But we'll Maple sign the card. So that's the other thing, is set one up for random too. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm gonna try and get it all set up so that there's like 1 react for each one of the sets, so people can react to the set that they want. and then I'm gonna build all the sets and see how many sets I have for each girl, because I think like there's certain girls that I have more for. Like I have more Mel and Aqua and Subaru sets than I have, like, I think Fubuki is one of the ones I have less of. So I just need to figure out, I'm basically doing inventory right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send out the signed, or I'm gonna send out the sets of the Oshis, and it might not be every single card in the set. It's basically going to be, I have quite a few of them. It might be missing like one, especially if it's in a trial deck. But I actually do have some trial deck extras too. So in some cases, there will be more. Depends on the girl. But what I'm also going to do is for each set I send out, I'm going to try and draw the girl. I'm going to try and draw the girl in the set. And so you'll get a drawing of your Oshi for me as well, and it'll probably be really bad. It's really cool, but you spent a fortune on cards. It'd be cool if you got some compensation. It's okay. I was like weighing my options, and I was like, I guess I could like try and sell these in bulk, but it's like, whatever. Like, I think it would be more fun if people got their ladies. Yeah, so I was doing research. I was doing research for the Discord bots because I didn't really know how they worked. But apparently, like, the Discord bot can actually like negotiate like getting the info for me. I mean, I'll write like a, you have to be okay with, giving me a place to send this and everything. Like, I'll write up a little list of rules. I just wanted to let people know. This is what I'm, because people kept asking, why did you ask about Hololive? Who's our Hololive Oshi? And I was like, no, it's fun, I swear. It's fun, I swear. But that's another reason why I have to get my PO box. So I've been getting my PO box set up. I just have to do the final steps on it. That's another reason why I have to get it set up, is I need a return address in case these come back to me. I don't want a bunch of Okayu cards floating out in the middle of nowhere. Pay 0 cards or Madoka. Ooh. You did research, you didn't ask for help. I'm shooketh. I know. I'm sorry, Garrett. There are no Maple cards yet. Maybe someday. But yeah, so that's so I've been trying to figure out the PO box so I can ship it out. But yeah, I should have the bot with the giveaway set up hopefully by this weekend. And I'll make sure to write all of the like disclaimers on it, and yeah, like, one per girl, and be okay with giving me somewhere to ship it and everything. So that'll all be, but yeah, it's nothing bad. But yeah, I wanted to give everybody a set of if they have a favorite Hololive. And I mean, obviously if you're like, I don't really like Hololive, but this out of all the Hololive girls, I kind of like that. If you just want like a bad drawing from me, that's okay too. Are you hoarding all the Karos? No, I actually have a lot of extra Koto-sans now. I might not have extra double R's of her, but I definitely have extra rares. So I will, and I have a lot of extras from the trial deck, is the thing. Because I bought so many gamers trial decks that I have a lot of like trial deck Koto-sans. So those kind of make up for the fact that I don't have extra double R's. You need the rares for the summoning circle. That's true. But yeah, so I'm really excited because I really like Weiss, and I'm hoping that I can sort of coincide getting the giveaway, getting the stuff like shipped out and everything with actually doing a tabletop simulator Weiss mod stream to teach everybody Weiss, because it obviously won't be a full play set. but I hope it inspires people to check out Weiss because it's really fun. The signed cornet came out of a random box instead. Yeah. Yeah, I think about it constantly. Sometimes I just watch the video and I'm like, she came home. I was raised by ducks. Relatable. Yeah, I wish more places sold them in person. I was actually gonna head back to the shop where I bought the boxes from to get the what are they called? The, like, hard sleeves to send out some of the stuff. So I was gonna go buy a set of hard sleeves for that, and I was gonna tell them when I went, like, hey guys, thanks for the Kodo-san. Thanks for doing me a solid. Top loader, yeah, that. Yeah, so I wanna. I'm just since tonight was so TCG focused with Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Since it's TCG Tuesday, I was like, well, tonight's a good night to announce that I'm doing this. So yeah, so ponder what girl you want. I'll get the sets all set, and I'll do my I'll do my best on my drawings. and then I hope it'll be fun. I know it's not anything too crazy. It's not like a huge event, but I just hope it's like a little fun thing, and a little fun thing to look forward to. So delightfully chaotic stream. I don't think I'm gonna do another shopping session back home. I mean, I spent all my credit at the comic store, so I'm like, do I really need to go back? Like, I think I'm good. Yeah, I am flying home. I was talking with Kuruko and Vesper about this because we're talking, but I'm flying out next Wednesday. Yeah, I'm flying out next Wednesday to go home to officiate my friend's wedding because I'm a moose minister. And I'm gonna be there for like a week and a half, I think. Between a week and a half and 2 weeks, I don't know. It's some period of time. I'm gonna try and bring my streaming setup, so I can still stream from Mama Moose and Papa Moose's house. But I'm gonna be back on that good internet. By good, I mean not good. But yeah, so just so when I come back and I'm like, after next Wednesday, don't be surprised. It'll only last for a week, I swear. Clearly that is the time for Final Fantasy XIV content. I don't even want to think about what that would run like. We have more Moose Parents cameos. They're gonna be like, what are you doing? Please get off the floor of our living room. Maple, PowerPoint, Alcesia, that is me. But yeah, so that's, I'm flying out, yeah, next Wednesday. So, there's too much going on. But honestly, once these weddings are done, it's gonna be pretty chill for a little while, because that's like the last big batch of travel I have to do, and then I can sort of simmer down for a little bit. Did you get the Samwise Games U cameo for the wedding? No, I didn't, because I got a schedule from her for her whatchamacallit. What's it called? The actual marriage part? Ceremony? Yeah. I got her like ceremony schedule. She sent it to me and she was like, oh, you can put your part in this too if you want. And I looked at it and I was like, and I texted her, I was like, do you want me to like put my speech in here? I'm still working on it, but I was like, I didn't know if you wanted to read it first or if you wanted it to be a surprise. And she just texted me back, I trust you. And I was like, you shouldn't. So yeah, so go to the wedding with antlers. She wouldn't even be surprised. No, she told me what dress to get. I look like an elf princess, so I'm excited. But yeah, she sent me like her schedule, and I was looking through it, and I was like, this is really tight. Like it was like we want this, we're gonna walk down the aisle, you're gonna say your thing for 5 minutes, we're gonna kiss, it's done. And I was like, they don't got time for like my Samwise cameo. I'll get her one as like a honeymoon present or something. I was very invested, and I was like, man, she is not messing around. She just wants to get to the food part, which respectable. Short and sweet and to the bar. Yep. How goes your not Final Fantasy 14 unpacking? It's going pretty well. It's mostly just clothes I'm dealing with now. I finally unpacked all my candles. I love candles, so I've been burning candles, and I'm starting to feel more like,
Oh, that's my scent.
we're at home. Yeah, talk streams, low memory indie games. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what I want to do, but I'm sure I have some stuff. I mean, I got a lot of stuff that I want to do, so I feel like every week is just like me Tetrising in as much stuff as I possibly can and being like, I want to do everything. Speaking of which, I got word from my family, some of my family that lives out this way, that they wanted to drop by tomorrow to see me. I told them what happened this last weekend, and I think they're like, is she okay? So they wanted to stop by and see me, and they wanted to stop by around the time that the stream was going to be tomorrow, but I still really want to stream Mega Man. So I'm going to try and figure it out whether I stream. I don't really want to stream after because it'll be really late for everybody. So I might try and stream before, but it sort of depends on some stuff. So I'm gonna figure that out, because I don't want to tell my family you can't come over because I'm streaming Mega Man. Thanks to am I the asshole I saw? Or apparently a couple other wedding day. Oh, I saw that today, the Disney World one. There was no food at the reception. They were like, I don't even think it was at Disney World. I think they spent all their money getting Mickey and Minnie to show up. Yeah. And there was no food. And then like, they told their guests, they were like, oh, there's like vending machines. And like one of their aunts posted passively aggressively about it on Facebook, which is what caused the whole incident in the first place. Sorry fam, I gotta go be a moose on the internet. We can reschedule the stream. I know, but I really want to play Mega Man. It's been so long. I'm like I crave that Mega Man. So I was like, ugh. Plus, yeah, I won't overdo it. I'll try and figure something out. If I can, I'll move it. It's not a big deal. Just buy a mouse costume, order me a pizza. Mouse will have his due. Yeah, I want to play Mega Man. But actually, I don't know whether, I don't want to say too much because I don't think they've said anything about it yet. Maybe they have. I don't know. But I am going to be streaming this weekend. It's not on my schedule, but we just figured it out. We just locked it in. So there's going to be another stream this weekend that isn't on my schedule. I'll have to post an updated schedule or something, especially if Mega Man gets kicked. So yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming or if only one of us is gonna be streaming it, whether it's gonna be like multi perspective or single perspective. I'm not sure. So, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be good. I think one of the people, it's two other people It's two other people, and I think one of them knows what they're getting into, and I'm not sure if the other one knows what they're getting into. No one has said anything. Okay. I'll wait for one of them to say something first. Yeah, one definitely like knows exactly what's coming, and I think the other is going to be unpleasantly surprised when all three are bottoms. No one talks first. I'm excited though. So yeah, there's a lot happening, but I'm jazzed. I'm jazzed. Rip someone's ears. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Master Duel's still here. Well, I gotta keep my boy Eldritch in the mix. Gotta keep my boy Eldritch on screen so more people can come in and get mad at me. It takes nothing. People see Eldritch on the screen, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. But yeah, so I'm excited about this. I hope I can figure out the Discord bot, but I'll do my best. I did lots of research about it, so people leave. All right, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up tonight so I can go to bed. No other announcements. I was just saying I'm adding another stream this weekend. It's a collab, but I'm gonna wait for one of the other girls to post about it because I don't want to be the first. She's not G-wording. Oh yeah, graduate. Yeah, no. Yeah, but yeah, I'll try and figure out Mega Man tomorrow. If it doesn't work, I'll move it because I do want to play it really badly. I have the thirst. I crave that Mega Man, but we'll figure it out. And then Thursday I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 with Kuruko, and she was like, "What do you want to do in 14 when we play together?" I was like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "We could do a raid. I can just sit there and ask you what all of the new menus are that I'm really confused about. The possibilities are endless. I feel like every second I'm opening a new menu and having some kind of meltdown." Did you guys know you can hold umbrellas in that game now? I screamed. Yeah, you can hold umbrellas in that game. Belts don't exist. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we're doing Thursday. It'll either be a raid or it'll just be us sitting there with Kuruko, like, just aging in front of everybody while I go through my menus and be like, what is this? What is this token I have from 2017 event that nobody's done since? Some PvP stuff? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's so much new stuff. I'm just like not used to it yet. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I feel like I'll give you guys a room tour. The room that Kuruko, the house Maple built. The room that Kuruko watched me build. But it'll be good. I think it's just gonna be chill. I think it's gonna just mostly be like us messing around, me being a problem. Me killing half the raid on accident and just being like, nobody noticed while Kuruko's entire group loses their mind in voice chat. Lahi. Limited time gear that includes the pistol. There's a pistol? Okay, well, I know what I'm doing after the stream. Yeah. See, this is why I need to do a Final Fantasy 14 stream so that everybody can teach me. Everybody can teach me what I'm doing. Everybody can like teach grandma how to live again. Menacing potatoes the entire time. Well, that was exactly what it was. Like all of a sudden I was surrounded by potatoes and they were all spamming that one emote that makes them go like and I was like, what is happening? I was like, am I under attack right now? And they were all like, become Lala. And I was like, no potatoes. Maple killed at the raid. I really thought nobody noticed. Yeah, it's a whole lot of potatoes, and they all stand on the table so they can look me in the eye menacingly. But I have like an adventure. I have an adventure plate now and everything. I'm very with it. I'm very with it. So I'm hip with the kids, but I really don't know anything else about what I'm doing. So Thursday will be a disaster / really chill and fun. We'll see what happens when we get there. But anywho, I'm going to wrap it up so I can get to bed. I have to get up early tomorrow. I keep having my coworkers ask me, like, how are you liking getting up so early to work the shifted schedule? And I'm like, you know, it's fine. They don't know that I set my alarm every day for 5:30 and then I snooze it until 7. And then I work late to make up for it. I just haven't had any morning meetings, so I've been able to get away with it. The second I have a morning meeting, everything's gonna fall apart. Just set it to 7, no. I have to pretend. Well, that's the thing is I get up I snooze it until 5:45, and then I wake up and I send a single message in the Zoom about like what I'm focusing on that day, so that they so it looks like I'm up, and then I go back to bed, and then I work late to make up for the hours. I haven't gotten found out yet, and I mean, I'm working full days. I'm just, you know, I'm currently on the wrong time zone, so I'm gonna go try and fix that right now, actually. But let me see who I can raid. Who can I raid? I need sleep so that I can not wake up at 5. So I can simply not wake up at 5:30. Confessed on stream, coworkers watch. I mean, they're not really card game people. I can probably get away with it. Oh, Soy Milk is streaming. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go see Soy. We gots to see Soy. Hold on. Pulling it up. They're not really card game people. It's probably fine. Oh, don't sneeze. All right, here we go. Thank you. All right. Well, have a good night, or a good morning, or a good afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow or Thursday. I'll let you know. And be excited for something fun this weekend. I'm excited. Thanks for hanging out and helping me rebuild my decks. Now I'm gonna go play card games instead of sleeping. Oh, it's so fast!
DTFT. We have to be done with this chapter because sampling is longer than DTFT. Really annoying. But it give us this draw.